Hi, welcome to my tiny kitchen yet again. Tonight I am going to show you how to do one of my family's favorites. It's fried rice, but we like to do it with leftover ham. And since we just had this nice ham, I figured we'd give it a shot tonight. So the first thing I'm going to do is I actually have pounded and rough chopped an entire head of garlic. This is not a clove, this is not 2 cloves, this is an entire head of garlic. And this is about 1.5 tablespoons of oil. The skillet is warm, I'm going to put it in there, and then I'm going to put the garlic in here. And what you're looking for is you're looking for a nice toasty garlic. You're looking to get it just kind of caramelized. What happens is it releases kind of a nutty flavor when it's that way instead of being spicy. Now in this pan, it's warmed up too, and I'm going to do some eggs because the fried rice needs eggs as well. This is, believe it or not, 8 lovely eggs. And we're going to put it in here, this pan that's already hot, and we're just going to work it a little bit. I'm going to use the same paddle, the same spoon that I'm using for the garlic. As you can see, the garlic is starting to get that light brown caramelized color. You want it scrambled, so it really doesn't matter what it looks like. I know somebody who likes it to look beautiful. Actually, my friend Janet taught me this recipe years ago, and I really liked it, so I used it. And a lot of times I use this recipe when my family's not feeling well because it has so much garlic in it. This is the leftover ham. It's cold, and it's probably about, I'd say 2.5, 3 cups of chopped ham. Just put it in with the garlic so the garlic doesn't get too burned. The more stuff that's in there, the less chance the garlic is going to burn. Anyway, we're going to let that do its thing. These eggs are seasoned as well. I've seasoned them ahead of time. And we're just working them a little bit so that they can be scrambled and put into the mixture as soon as it's done. Now, the next thing that we put into the ham fried rice, or my friend Janet, she's from the Philippines, and so we just call this Filipino fried rice. I kind of doubt that this is how every single Filipino does their fried rice, but it's how my friend Janet did it and how she referred to it was Filipino fried rice. So, because it's making all kinds of popping noises, we're going to go ahead and put in the cooked sticky rice. This is about 8 cups of rice. Now, my family is celiac, so they cannot have soy sauce, the regular traditional soy sauce. But there is a soy sauce that's out there that doesn't have any gluten in it. But my son, he's allergic to soy. So I found a really cool alternative. It's called coconut aminos. And we're going to put that in there too. As soon as this is stirred in, we will put some coconut aminos in. And salt and pepper, and then the eggs, which are almost done, believe it or not. So this recipe goes together really, really quickly. Don't skimp on that garlic, let me tell you what. The garlic is what makes this dish. You can make this with any leftover meat, but ham has a tremendous amount of flavor in it, so I like to do it with ham. A friend of mine said she tried it with beef, and I would think that beef would be really good too. Turkey needs a lot of seasoning, so if you are looking to do turkey or chicken, make sure you put in a tremendous amount of seasoning, because otherwise it just won't work. Alright, I'm going to stir this one more time. The these skillets, this one's on about medium and this one's on medium low because I want them to be done about the same time. This is coconut aminos. It's a great replacement for soy sauce, but you're going to have to use a little more salt because it doesn't have the same flavor that soy has as far as the salt content goes. I'm going to put quite a bit in there. And hear it sizzle. Chef Ann Burrell says that's the food clapping for you. Yay! Okay, starting to come together with the smell. That's great. The eggs are done. We're going to put those in there too. Turn that off. Oops, turned off the wrong side. Sometimes, I swear, I'm just talented. What can I say? Okay, so we're going to stir this in. And you can see the coconut aminos kind of turn the rice a little bit beige in color. And it's got a nice smell to it, but it's not done. We have to add seasoning. We must add salt and pepper. Even though the eggs were seasoned and the rice was seasoned with salt as I cooked it, I have a great rice cooker. And the ham has seasoning. This is going to lack in flavor unless you add salt and pepper. So I like to add it until I can smell it, but I also like to add it, in this case, it's hard to tell, so I need to taste it as well. Nothing beats fresh ground pepper. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Don't let anybody tell you any different. I keep sticking my face in it because I'm smelling it. It's just a habit that I have. Okay, I'm going to turn it down to low. I'm going to grab a spoon or a fork. Fork's closer. I'm going to tell you if it needs more seasoning. It's more salt. Go in steps with salt because you can get things too salty and you've got to be careful with that. There's a trick you can use to removing the salt flavor, but not in this dish. It's to put a potato in something, but it won't work with rice. Just be careful with the salt and add it in steps. Okay. Oops. Okay, that is perfect, and my family is gonna have dinner now. So I'm gonna serve my husband a bowl, and I'm gonna serve me a bowl. And as he says, I need to feed myself, so I will show you me actually eating it, and I'm gonna use this fork. Okay. Hoping these are clean.
Pretty sure.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use this fork because I've used it, and I don't want to get another fork out because I don't want to deal with the dishes. Okay, so in this you can see the ham and the eggs, and this is a lovely piece of garlic right there. I think I'm gonna grab that. Okay, here I go. I'm gonna eat it now. This is a really great meal. Comes together super quick, and it's great to do with leftovers. It's also good to do when someone is not feeling well, especially with all that garlic. Make sure everybody in the family eats this so you don't repel each other with garlic. Thanks!